Well, who do I have with me here today?
So, I'm Jen.
Jen, I'm Don.
Don. Nice to meet
Jessica.
you.
Jessica, thank you guys so much for your time.
Yeah,
I
thanks for
appreciate
having
it.
us.
And what do you guys do? Why are we meeting here today?
So we have a spray tanning business. We're actually about to turn 1 on March 25th.
Yep.
We got the training last year, and then we just hit the road and started spray tanning.
What is the name of the company?
We're Golden Girls Tan.
Golden Girls Tan here in
Yes.
Lakeland?
Yes.
Where's it at?
Well, we do mobile, but we also have a small little studio in North Lakeland, because there are a lot of really good spray tan places in Lakeland, but we found there wasn't really anything on the north side, and that's where we both were born and raised. That's where we live, so we started it up on the north side, and we offer those services to girls who live on the north side and maybe don't want to drive 20-30 minutes to get a spray tan.
Is it only girls?
No, absolutely not. We have males
Oh, okay.
that come in as well. We do have rules about what males have to wear when they're being spray tanned, but yeah, we have several male clients as well.
Yes. They love it. Everyone loves it.
So you guys are both originally from Lakeland?
Originally
Yeah.
born and raised.
We're sisters. I'm the oldest.
You're sisters?
Yes.
Sisters.
See, I didn't know that. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Sisters,
Yeah, we're
yeah.
sisters. I'm 40, and she's 37.
Yeah.
And born and raised in Lakeland. Our parents both worked for Publix over 30 years before they retired. So we're heavy duty Lakelanders. Her husband also co-owns a business in Lakeland. He owns a barbecue business, Granger's Barbecue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Great.
so we know a lot of people in Lakeland.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I moved here in 03,
Okay.
and I don't know, probably 10%, you know?
Lakeland's huge.
It's-
There's Polk County in general is so large. Obviously, we're open to all of Polk County to come in and do anything. But like she said, North Side had tended to be an area that didn't really have a lot spray tanning wise going on. And with the growth of Lakeland over the last couple of years, we felt it was the right time to kind of break in. And
So how did you guys decide to get into spray tanning, if you don't mind me asking?
well, we spray tan ourselves for a few years. You know, there's obviously some really wonderful spray tan businesses in this area. And so we did spray, and we loved it. We're both cancer survivors, skin cancer survivors. Jessica had basal cell,
Basal cell
and
carcinoma.
then I had melanoma, 2017, 2019. So
Because the beds that have the lights in them,
Tanning.
that
beds.
causes
the sun,
Yeah.
just the beach, laying out at the beach, laying out in the backyard, if baby oil on your skin, you know, when you
So
were
all those
young.
times growing up, when I heard the girls sitting out in the back and are putting body oil, that was all bad for them
Setting
growing up?
themselves up for failure.
Yeah, not
I had
knowing,
no
obviously,
idea.
not knowing, or I think there was a little bit of naivety too, thinking, you know, that could never be me. But it's reality.
Did the
is
oil
you.
make it worse?
Sure.
Or,
Mhm.
oh, it did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it intensifies that's why you use it, is it makes you tan faster.
Yes.
Oh, it's
So
bad
maybe-
enough.
mhm.
Yep.
So, like she said, we both had skin cancer. She started going to a local girl before I did, and she was telling me about it, and I'm thinking, that sounds like a waste of time, sounds like a waste of money. Like, I go get some bronzer put on, and then the next thing you know, I'm pale again. Like, what's the point even? And then I saw her with one on, and I was like, maybe I'll try this out.
Yeah.
And so we started going to some local girls a couple times. We went to a couple different businesses. They were both amazing, and got addicted to it. And then one day, like, I think it took some convincing for her, because I was like, Jen, we've got to do this. Like, we can do this as like a small side business.
Well, I was postpartum though. When she
Yeah,
first came
she
to me,
was.
I was like just out of having a baby, and I was like, I've got this baby. Not even like taking into consideration what I could, you know, achieve with a small business and a baby. Obviously, you're kind of in that fog of I can only take care of. I gotta keep this
Sure,
baby.
absolutely.
And so taking on that seemed really like a lot, but it ended up being fine.
Yeah, we're both boy moms,
Yeah.
and I have a special needs son who attends Lakeland Christian, and so to help with his tuition a little bit, I wanted to start up the business, and so I kept after her, like, we could really do this. Like, we just got to pay to have the training, and we trained with a local girl here, and I said we could really do this, and it'd be helpful for me to help with my son's tuition. And I finally convinced her, and we did the training last March, and literally, like, we hit the road and
Immediately.
started. We started off mobile, at first, and then because again, like I said, I'm a special needs mom. It's very hard for me to take my son to places and be able to watch him, especially in that kind of a setting. So we also try to market to moms with littles, or even special needs moms who maybe you can't get out of the house and they need to be in their safe space. We come to you. We can do your spray tan at home, because like I said, I know what it's like, especially with a special needs son, to take them out of their comfort zone and go sit at like someone's random studio or their home and get spray tan. Well, we offer mobile, so we can come to you and you can be in your safe space with your baby and your
That's
children.
fantastic. If you don't mind me asking, to put it in perspective a little bit for me, when you're growing up and you're laying in the sun or you're doing these tan beds, how much or how often did you guys do that?
Quite a bit. I mean,
Like
for
weekly?
me,
Is it a
for
weekly
me,
or monthly?
anytime there was any kind of a prom, a homecoming, you would prepare a couple months in advance and you would just start tanning,
Mhm.
just so you were nice.
Is
and
it weekly or
Try to
we're
do it
talking
every
week?
day.
Every day. Okay,
Right.
that helps.
Yeah.
That helps me
Right.
understand.
And
If
you know,
I could count on one, I can't even count on, I was in them often.
and they a lot of gyms, I don't know if they still do, but a lot of gyms offered a tanning bed membership with your gym membership. And that's what I had. So I would go to the gym, 3 or 4 times a week and lay in the tanning bed at the same time.
Yeah.
And
This is eye-opening to me. I
And-
had no idea.
And honestly, with tanning beds, so for some people, like I know for my skin, I would have to go for months before I would get
Correct.
the tan that I was trying to
What, you,
achieve.
daily
3 to 4 times a week
Yeah.
for months?
for months.
Yeah.
And so that was and that's turning out to be a problem for me now, where with a spray tan, I can get that same color in a 10-minute session getting spray tanned.
And how long does it last?
If you take care of it, so we ask that you drink water, keep your skin hydrated. Also use lotion daily. Our tans are 7 to 10 days. They fade slowly, just like a regular tan would. And you can see it because, like, if you wear like certain kinds of garments when we're spraying you can see like the lines, and you can see the slow gradual fade. And ours do not. Our spray tans they last. Like I said, they fade naturally, so it's not splotchy or anything like that if you're taking care of your skin.
If I was a customer coming in, can you give me a slight little example of how things would go?
Sure. Obviously, we introduce ourselves. Most of the time, if they are at our, it is a home studio. So I think that is a little more of a safe space feeling for people. We bring you in. We just kind of ask you your goals. How dark are you wanting to be? Is this for an event? Are we doing a trial run for your wedding? Is there, any specifics that you like about tans? A golden tan, more brown tan? Do you want bronzer or a clear solution?
There's a whole spectrum
There's a
of
whole
what people
spectrum.
want.
Because there's a whole spectrum of skin types, obviously, and goals as far as what they're wanting to achieve. We go run through that, and then we decide the best formula that would fit your skin. It's not a one size fits all type formulas. There's olive-based formulas for darker skin types. There's violet-based formulas for a more fair skin type like we are, and so we kind of base it off of that. And then also how dark you want to be. Most of our tans are a rapid tan, so you can wash anywhere between 1 to 4 hours, just depending on how dark you want to be. Obviously, the longer you sit in it, the darker the tan you're going to have. I think a lot of people like that because they don't have to sleep in it. You don't have to get it on your sheets. You can wash off before you go to bed, and you're going to wake up tan, which is really nice, I think, for a lot of people. And so we, go over if you would like to sleep in it, or you want to do the rapid tan where, the 1 to 4 hours. So most people do choose the 1 to 4 hours just because, sitting in a tan can feel strange. It can feel a little bit sticky. It can feel, you don't want to touch things, or you can't really.
Is it you lay in a bath, if you will?
No, we have guns. And so basically we are customizing your spray tan. Top to bottom, we're spraying you, getting all crevices under the arms, the legs, under the butt cheeks.
In a medical term,
In a
yeah.
medical term.
Yeah.
And so basically it's a custom spray tan versus like a booth spray tan that you would go to. It doesn't necessarily get those areas like a real life person could do.
Yeah, even the sun won't get everything.
Right.
Correct, yeah.
So, if you don't mind me asking, the chemicals, is it nutrient efficient? Is there about the paint itself or the whatever do you call it paint? I'm sorry, I don't know.
So it's DHA, and basically broken down into layman terms is the DHA is what actually causes your skin to tan. So every skin type is different. Some will tan better than others, and some will just get like a little bit of color. Like I know she gets darker than I do. My skin just for some
Everybody's
reason.
different.
Yeah.
Everyone has different
Everybody's
balances.
different.
Correct.
So the DHA is actually what interacts with your skin and causes the tan to show up. When we apply the tan, it has what's called bronzers in it, and basically it's kind of like a guide for us to see it as it goes on the skin. That is what rinses off. So you wear that for 1 to 4 hours, and then you rinse in the shower with no soap, just lukewarm water until the water turns clear. And then you wake up the next morning, it processes over 24 hours, and at 24 hours you're at peak color. Like that's when you're the tannest that you're gonna be, and then it slowly fades over time.
And it's safe. It's
Yes.
scientifically safe.
Correct. Yes.
Is there research that people can?
Tons of research on it. DHA.
And-
DHA's been around for, they were using DHA in like the 30s and 40s
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
to tan their skins. So it's been around for a really long time. It's been tested
Now
numerous times.
Don't get me wrong, inhaling anything is not good. No
Except
matter what.
oxygen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except oxygen.
There you go.
So we try to wear masks like if we're doing a lot of parties and stuff like that. As safe as far as inhaling, I would never like say that inhaling the DHA is
Yeah.
safe, but going on your skin, we spray tan pregnant women all the time.
Mhm.
It's 100% safe to have on your skin.
Well, that is very interesting because
Yeah.
Being a dad, I have a daughter.
Sure.
Who knows what she might want to do in the future, but I don't pay attention. It's just
Yeah. I'm sure if she's into makeup, and I'm sure she's
Yeah,
probably
for
had
sure.
a spray
I'm
tan
gonna
at
ask.
some
I'm
point.
gonna ask. I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
good for her, and she's doing it the right way versus laying in the tanning beds
For
or
sure.
laying out by the pool and all of that. Don't get me wrong; those things, held their place.
Mhm.
Tanning beds, we didn't know what we didn't know
Yeah.
for a long
That's
time.
right.
But now these new things are out, and they're giving you the opportunity to age gracefully without, the sun ages you significantly, giving you opportunity to not have skin cancer and all those options. And so we love seeing our high school girlies and stuff like that coming in for proms and stuff. And I'm like, thank
See your
you
pictures.
for coming in and not laying in a tanning bed.
Yeah.
So it's just, for us, it's a new generation for people.
Yeah, educating.
Yes,
The
absolutely.
sooner you know anything, the better.
Right.
I did what's called a booth tan probably about 15 years ago, and basically what it is have you ever seen Friends?
The movie, the show?
Yeah,
Of course.
where-
Every episode.
Where Ross is getting spray tan.
Yeah.
That's a booth tan.
Yes.
And so I did that about 15 years ago, and it was awful. Like it was so bad. And DHA has come a long way
Mhm.
since that. But booth tans are just harder because, like with us, when we're spray tanning you, we see every crevice. Like we can get every crevice. We can make sure you are completely tan from top to bottom. A booth tan, you're kind of left to your own devices. Like you get sprayed, but then you have to rub it in.
Are there still
and-
people out there using a
Oh
bit?
yeah.
Sure.
A lot?
Oh yeah.
You would say, oh wow, you would say
Yeah.
it a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely less than what they used to back in, but there's definitely people, and some people, don't get me wrong, some people have skin conditions where tanning beds do, like psoriasis, stuff like that. Tanning beds do tend to help that in a sense, not obviously daily or every day,
Yeah.
but we would never shame people for that, but there are alternatives.
We would never talk down about businesses that use them either,
No.
just because they know the risks of going into the
Sure.
tanning bed. That's
As long as you
on them.
educate them, yeah.
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 And the thing about, it seems to me in our society is the instant gratification.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh man, I got a date next Tuesday or something
Yeah.
like that.
I don't have time to go to a tanning bed. Let me hop in and get a quick spray tan. I'll be sitting in it for 1 to 4 hours. I can wash, and then I'm off to my event the next day. Plus, we love being a part of that for you guys. Like
Yeah.
for weddings, homecomings, birthdays. Like it's exciting to ask a client, like, "Hey, what are we doing this for?" And they're like, "Oh, my engagement party's tomorrow." And we're like, "What? Like, show me pictures. Let me see the ring. Let me see." And for us, it's really exciting. It's girlhood a little bit. So I think that is a big part of it. that
We did
enjoy.
a big Galentine's party for a bunch
Yeah.
of girls in February. Listen, we're the ones that stay back and like hang out with you
Yeah.
and have a couple drinks with you if you want to have a couple drinks, and we've done that a couple times with girls, and we have just as much fun as they
Yeah.
do,
Oh, yeah.
and we get to see new clients sometimes or get new clients. We ran a giveaway last summer, and one of the girls that won it, like we did her entire wedding, and
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
once she came and she spray tanned with Jen and loved it, and so we came and did her wedding party before the wedding, and we stayed back and had drinks with the girls,
Yeah.
and
Awesome. That's
like,
It's a journey.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
yeah, it was a good time. We get just as much out of it as they do.
Yeah.
So.
Life in general is fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. And seeing the pictures, like, and the confidence that, because just being tan gives you a confidence boost. It
Does
just
it?
does. It does. You feel more toned. You feel, just better. At least for me, it gives me such a confidence boost. I love being tan. So we love seeing the pictures the next day and the smiles on your face and how good you feel in your body.
Well, that's news to me because
Yeah.
as an ugly boy,
Stop.
I never cared. I never cared. Went gray early. It's just not in my.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I wish you could talk to some of our male clients.
Yeah.
They like I have a regular that I spray tan all the time, and he loves to just do it for like any occasion.
Sure.
Big time. He's a business guy,
Mhm.
so he has a lot of business stuff. He does a lot of traveling, and he likes to come get a spray tan. And also, I would like to add that spray tanning is not just for us pale Irish girls. It's
No.
also for any skin tone. It clears your skin up. It makes your skin tone more even and things like that.
glow.
So we also have girls that are darker and they enjoy coming in a spray tan because it makes them look more even and more even toned in their skin, and it's for everybody.
It's for
That's
everyone.
wonderful.
Literally.
And I have to ask the question, okay?
Sure.
The security when you go in, you take your clothes off in front of
Mhm.
people. Can you elaborate a little bit more about making people comfortable?
I think that's probably one of the biggest things for us, is we want you to feel safe in our space. And so Jessica's a deputy, obviously. She's in the community all day long. My family, my husband owns a restaurant, and they're well known in the community. And so for us, like, I know for me, when I'm going to do something new, I research it. So especially something like spray tanning where, you are enclosed. I research it. I see who these people are. I see how they interact in the community because I want to feel safe in that space. So that's a big thing for us is when you come in, we want you to feel 100% safe. What we see, what we talk about, what we do in that area is going to just stay between us. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna hear anything.
We don't even talk about it amongst ourselves.
We don't, because it's your time. It's your time to relax and unwind and not feel judged and not feel any of those things. So for us, the safe space is probably one of the biggest
I
things.
can see why that's very
for us.
important.
Very
There's no
important.
doubt about it.
Absolutely.
And to know that you guys are local,
Right.
and if you did say something, it would get out real quick, and your
Absolutely.
business would be gone.
I would.
Lakeland's the
My
biggest,
whole-
smallest town.
That's right. I've learned that.
Yeah.
So,
We would never, and like my whole job for the last 15 years has been confidentiality.
Right.
So I'm a lockbox. Like I said, we don't even talk about it amongst ourselves. Like if we have a client, she doesn't text me and tell me anything about it other than, oh my gosh, she was just the sweetest soul in the entire world, or I can't wait for you to meet her, and that kind of stuff. So we love our clients, and we hype them up every chance we get, because everybody is a spray tan body. That's our motto. Everybody is a spray tan body.
That is fantastic. Well, I can appreciate it more, especially when people are still doing the bed. That's scary as can be.
it can be scary, yeah, for sure. I mean, one sunburn in your entire life can increase your chances of skin cancer. I can't remember the exact statistic number, but it's a lot. Like, it's like over 30%. And
Our dad and our grandmother both have melanoma as well. Our dad has had it quite a few times. So it is genetic, and it doesn't matter. Like I said, we're two Irish girls, but like you could be any ethnicity, and you can be a victim of skin cancer.
I'm Scottish, Irish, same
Yeah.
thing, and I got the real pale skin. My daughter's even paler than I am.
Really?
And
See, our dad, he's more olive complected skin,
Yeah.
and he still has that, that risk of, or all the skin cancers that he's had removed over the years. So,
well, that is fantastic. How can people get in contact with you guys?
We have an Instagram and a Facebook. The Instagram has our booking site on it, so you can just click, book
What is
now.
that handle?
It's Golden Girls Tan. Let me look it up exactly here.
Golden Girls
_tan.
Yeah.
_tan.
On Instagram. We're on Google as well.
Okay.
So you can find us on there, Golden Girls Tan. Just look us up, and that will also direct you to our booking website and all of that that you need, information that you need. And then also like word of mouth, like
That's the best.
our clients are out there telling people about us and saying our name in rooms that we're not in, which is really, really special to us. We go on Facebook and see if we're tagged in something that somebody's looking for a tan, and so that means the world to us.
You guys offer gift cards and all that?
We do.
All of that.
Yeah, gift cards. We do a law enforcement discount for law enforcement officers and their spouses.
First responders.
First responders,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
First responders and their spouses, we do 10% off. So obviously me being in the business, I get a lot of girlfriends and spouses and things like that. So, because I do think we offer a little bit of more security as far as that goes. And then also, like, if I'm coming into your home, that you're safe with both of us coming into your home. So.
Well, that is fantastic. I appreciate your guys'
Yeah.
time very, very much. I've learned something I
Right.
don't even know.
Yeah, we're excited to be here. We're excited
Yeah.
to be doing this. We're excited to expand our business, and we're ready. We're just ready to invite Lakeland in and show them a new side of taking care of your skin, aging gracefully, and all that good stuff. So
Well, I'll put you guys on iamlakeland.com. You
Love
guys
it.
go in there.
Yep.
I want to thank Cohats for letting me use this beautiful room. They are
very
fantastic.
good. I'm very when I walked in, I was like, wow, because I've seen it on the street. I didn't realize how big and how many rooms and how.
This is the original post office, Lakeland's
Was
post
it
office.
really?
The original post office at Lakeland,
Wow.
early 1900s, yeah.
That's awesome.
And Cohats turned it into this entrepreneurial office space for anybody.
We needed it. Lakeland needed, especially downtown, needed
Yeah.
something that people can go to because, rent costs and stuff like that can be exceedingly,
It helped.
and they're only getting higher.
It's so crazy how much Lakeland has changed.
Mhm.
Like, I graduated like Gibson High School. She graduated from McKeel,
Yeah.
and I never in a million years would have thought. Like, I didn't even know what a podcast was.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
in
still
high
a
school.
happening thing. It's,
it is though.
Yeah, she's a podcast fanatic. Like, she listens to them all the time.
well, all right.
Most of like the murder mystery ones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, do you know
I'm sure.
Mike? Well, if I say the word Mike,
I don't think I know Mike.
you don't know that chapter?
No, I need to. Do I need to know that?
He's the biggest that chapter.
Oh, that chapter. Nope, I don't know that one.
Mike?
Oh.
I listen
He's
to
a-
a lot of Dateline.
Yeah.
My Favorite Murder.
No. I get the credit when you go and you see
Okay.
that chapter
I will tell
and you
him.
look for Mike.
How do
I
do
get the
that? How do I
credit.
give you credit for that?
No, when
I'll
you
call
have
him.
when you,
I'll call him.
I don't.
I'm joking.
when you pass it on to someone else.
Yes.
Oh, that guy, he told me that because I'm telling you, you're gonna enjoy Mike at that chapter. I
Okay.
guarantee it.
Okay,
Guarantee.
I'll look it up.
I think he's in Canada or
Okay.
or Sweden or something. I don't know where he's at.
Yeah, I have an hour drive. I work part time too, so I have an hour drive to work, and I'm always.
I found
can't
one. I found one.
wait. Yeah.
I'm kidding because he's awesome.
I'm actually good. Mike, that chapter.
No,
Look it
it's
up.
that chapter.
That chapter.
His name is Mike,
Okay, gotcha.
but it's that chapter.
That chapter.
YouTube, that chapter.
Mike.
Yeah, that's if you ever see this, Mike. I'm passing on. I got your shirt and everything. Give it a goo.
Okay.
You'll know what that means. Give it a goo.
Is that right?
That's him.
Okay.
I would start with the video. Listen to the videos.
Okay.
Because his videos are the original, and I don't see how you're not a part of.
She gets
I'm not
enough of it.
Yeah,
You get the real
I
life
do.
stuff.
I do.
Yeah.
Now I will say I do like to relax a little Dateline before I go to bed.
Little Paul's on.
A little Paul's on. But like, listen, I don't like people talking at me. It's not my thing.
Oh no,
so.
kidding. No,
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
No, I just not my thing.
Yeah, if you try to tell me something, you've lost my respect.
Yeah.
You gotta let me think for
absolutely.
myself.
Absolutely.
But well, thank you, ladies. What a
Yeah,
pleasure
this
meeting
was
you
so
guys.
fun. Thank
So
you.
nice.
And
Yeah.
if you guys want to do it again, let me know, and we'll do it
Sure.
again in the future.
We've been talking about wanting to do a podcast for a long time.
Yeah, it's up and coming, or it's actually been around for a good while, but it's like really taken flight
Yeah.
because people want to hear real things,
So.
That's right.
real opinions, real all of that versus the same old scripted shows and
That's right.
so
And that's why you're gonna like that chapter.
I'm
Because it's
excited.
all real. None of
Okay.
it's all based on real stuff that you can check out.
Okay, love that.
Have a
Yeah.
fantastic day.
Thank
Thank
you,
God
you,
bless.
you too, absolutely.